you'll see hundreds of Instagram posts where they'll say, do this in the gym, and this will happen tomorrow. So do this exercise and you're going to work the long head or the short head or just whatever it is, and you're going to get this instant result. But of course those people would admit, anyone would admit that those are just kind of hooks to keep you watching. But if you actually want one thing which I honestly see change people overnight in the gym when it comes to what I coach my clients to do, is double progression method. Now, if you know what this is, it's nothing magical. But when you do first figure it out and you set your training up in a way which makes sure you're hitting this every session, it generally does feel magical, because it's not just physically. I'm not going to promise that you're going to put on this much muscle overnight, of course, but what's going to happen is you're going to have a massive mental shift and the penny's going to massively drop. I remember having these calls with my clients where you can see on their face it hits some of what we're actually trying to do in the gym. And the difference of going from just turning up, doing 4 sets of 15 and just going on whatever exercises are free and just totally winging it, compared to really knowing why you're going in there and trusting that process for the next couple of months and years, and knowing that's going to be what the missing piece was, because it probably is a massive shift. So literally, double progression method. What you're going to do is, instead of going in there and just flicking between whatever exercises you fancy that day, you're going to go in there and know what plan you're following, and you're going to stick to that plan for as long as possible. So write something out, whatever exercise you've got in your gym, for a push day, a pull day, doesn't really matter. Keep it simple, keep it enjoyable. But the important part is you're going to set a clear rep range. So you're not just going to do 4 sets of 10, shifting the weight from A to B with no intent. You're going to have a clear rep range. I like to use one set of 6 to 9 reps, and then a second set of 9 to 12. Start with 3 sets, so do 2 sets of 6 to 9 and 1 set of 9 to 12. But what you're going to make sure you do is you're going to do a couple of warm-up sets, and you're going to find a weight which feels good to fail at rep 6 for that exercise, so heavy enough for you to fail at rep 6. Once you find that weight, you're going to start your working sets. So in this case, 2 sets of 6 to 9 and then 1 set of 9 to 12. So you're using that weight which is heavy enough to force you to fail at rep 6, and you're going to use that weight every week until you can do it for 9 reps. So you work it up from 6 to 7, 8 to 9, and then once you can do it for 9, you're going to go heavier again, and then go back down to 6 reps. You're literally just going to rinse and repeat that for the rest of your life.